Hey guys, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I run fundraisers. I am Ari Honeyford, and it came up in one of our calls, and I had the request to give you a few more details. So how I do fundraisers, there's a couple different ways. The first one is I will run make and takes for an organization or for someone, like let's say your kid's trying to go on a trip to Europe or a sports team, raise money for their sports team. I will reach out to those people and I will say, hey, this is what I do. I can run a fundraiser for you. And what we'll do is set up a make and take. And then what we do is have a suggested donation to participate in the make and take. And 100% of that will go to the organization or to the kid. And then at the very end of the make and take, we will do the close. During the make and take, we'll do a 101. And at the close, I say, if you buy any oils today, I'm going to give 10% back to the organization if you're a retail customer. If you buy a premium starter kit today, I'm going to give 15% back to the organization or the kid. And then if you buy a premium starter kit and you get started on essential rewards, I'm going to give 20% of whatever you order today back to the organization. Okay? Now, that is a really great way to get started into talking about ER. You want to make sure that you are prepared to do that, because if someone goes crazy and orders $300 worth of stuff, you got to be prepared for that. But what you can do to set yourself up for success is you can tell them that you're not going to give them the check until after you get paid, which is completely fine. Just make sure you're communicating about that, okay? The nice thing is about that 20% is even though you're going to lose a majority of your bonus that you get, you're still going to make money in the long run, because when they get on ER, if we're nurturing them, they're more than likely going to stay on ER, which means that the next month and the next month, you're going to make profit off of that, which is so super cool. Also, it gives you that opportunity to really talk about ER and delve into it, because they're doing an organization that they care about or a kid that they care about a favor. So I love that part of it. The other thing I do for nonprofits is I will help them set up their own vendor events. It is very easy to find vendors. We all have friends who do multi-level marketing. We have friends who do crafts. We have friends who do that. So I will work with the organization to find a location and to set that up. And then I will reach out. We have vendor groups here in Colorado. I'm sure you have them wherever you are. I will reach out on that page and say, hey, we're doing this vendor event on this day. It's going to cost however much, $20, $50 for a booth, but 100% of that is going to go to the organization. And then what is expected of that person who's going to take part in that vendor event is for them to donate something for a raffle. And I'll tell you how I do the raffle here in a minute. Donate something for a raffle of a certain cost, at least $25 usually is what I do. And then also for them to consider giving a percentage of their sales or sell something that they give the proceeds to that organization as well. People are desperate for vendor events, so it's very, very easy to fill them up. You have to be prepared, however, to keep that organization going and keep that communication going. I always do it in a different Facebook group. I will say, okay, this vendor event for the Humane Society, and have all those vendors in there so I can communicate that way. But it is a little bit of work. How I run those raffles is everyone who donates a gift, we put that all on a table, and then I have the organization sell the raffle tickets, and each thing that is donated has a bag in front of it, and people can choose where to put their raffle tickets so that they get the prize that they actually want. And so that really helps, because you can sell one ticket for $5 or you can sell 10 tickets for $20. People are going to buy those 10 tickets. And then they get to put it in, and it's just a fun, different way to do it. And people actually end up with what they want instead of other things. So that is certainly not my idea. I stole that from someone along the line. But those are the different ways that I do fundraisers. Let us know if you have a different way that you do them. And yeah, be brave. Go talk to all those people who are posting on Facebook all the time that they're raising money for things. You're doing them a favor. How cool is that?